Hi, I'm Izzy. I'm the secretary for LUU Taekwondo. I'm in my second year here with the club and also at uni studying product design at the University of Leeds.
Hi, I'm Rhiannon. I am the captain of LUU Taekwondo and also one of the instructors. I am in my second year studying fine art, and this is my second year in the club as well.
I initially started Taekwondo with two of my friends back when I was 11, and I just started doing it as something to keep fitness. But as I was going regularly with them, I started to really find a passion for it through my previous instructors who also really like Taekwondo, and through that I've learned a lot of Taekwondo, and that's pushed me to get better and learn more.
And we started quite recently. I think I started this country when I moved here. I used to live in China. And so at my school it was the only martial art that was a choice, because it's usually very traditional sports like the netball, hockey, and I remember one year they just introduced it and I was like, oh, that sounds very interesting. So I joined it and I sort of got obsessed and I've been doing it ever since. Yeah. I don't think so. I think Taekwondo is open to everybody, because in our club we've got a lot of people who have never done any martial art before in their life, and they'll just come and join, and it's just, if you want to, there's no starting requirements for Taekwondo. I personally like the progression. You don't get it in quite a lot of sports, so things like football, I mean, you can get better at skill, but with Taekwondo, as you're doing the belts, you have more to learn, there's always going to be something new, so there's never going to be a chance where you're almost bored, unless you're like very high and then it's like 4 years in between your belts. But I always find that the progression for me is the best part. It keeps everything interesting. Yeah, we came from the same association, so I did the nationals, British nationals. I've also done Scottish nationals. A lot of open competitions, so international world competitions. I won't be able to count medals at the moment. I don't know.
Mine was a Vegas.
I've got Vegas. I've got quite a few golds. I think I've got like 2 bronzes. I think I counted like 7 gold.
Really?
And 5 silver. Because I know because we have a competition coming up in 2 weeks, which is hosted by BUTL, which is the University Taekwondo League in the country for students, and we competed in that last year, which was the world one. It's national this year, but I think we came away quite good. I got 1 gold, 1 silver, 1 bronze. For us in the club, I think it's the social aspect. Yeah, because I mean, there's always going to be the events, but even the sessions themselves, we're all a very close-knit group. True. So it's kind of like a big family, and we'll go do things together. Like, we've got a cinema trip next week. Oh, really? So we like to go do things a lot together. And I think that social aspect and having those friends and that area makes it better. True. Yeah.
I think also we are quite a tight-knit family, but we're also all here to help each other improve and develop in Taekwondo as well, and I think that's really nice to have that close
connection.
Yeah. We learn a lot of the history of Korea. So the history of Taekwondo, the Korea-Japan merger, these kind of things, we learn with the belts as part of our gradings. So it's part of the exams we have. We do learn some Korean, not necessarily here, but in our places. Yeah, so all the counting in Korean, every move is in Korean. We sort of do that in case we do want to go international. So if we decide to go train in Korea, we'll be able to take a lesson because we'll understand it. So we don't speak Korean, but if we have the moves.
I think for me personally, I was born in the UK and I've lived here my whole life. I think I really knew about Korea before I started Taekwondo. So starting Taekwondo has made me want to go out and research sort of the history of Taekwondo and also how it happens in Korea and also globally, because there's been an expansion of Korea. So Taekwondo all over the world. I think that's my
I'll say, because I grew up in China. I have been to Korea before.
Really?
Yeah, I went to. I was in the Myeongdong area.
Oh my god.
And I really enjoyed it.
That's
Mostly
cool.
the food. I really like the food. I really love the food. But yeah, I didn't necessarily think about the history as much at the time when I went there, because I was like, oh, it's a lovely place and I enjoyed going around. But because we look at a lot of the history, it's opened this whole other area of Korea that's just like we didn't necessarily know before.
Sure.
So it's brought our interest, a wider interest now. Self-defense. It's wonderful. It's good for boosting confidence. It's something different. It's something for everybody, because there's all different aspects. There's the fighting, traditional, lovely group, a new community.
Yeah, it was a very close, like, family environment. We have lots of socials. We always get to know each other, and we always try and introduce new people and get to know them really well. And it's a great environment.
It is. There's no pressure. Pressure-free environment.